Hi, this is Lori from LoriThayer.com with another week in review. So this time I'm talking about June 26th to July 2nd, and I'm actually recording it kind of late. And the reason is I have a mount to hold my iPhone on my tripod to talk to you guys, and after some recent traveling, I can't find it, and I kept hoping it would turn up so that I wouldn't have the shaky camera problem. It hasn't turned up yet, and I didn't have time before my next trip. So you're going to get a couple shaky videos. Sorry for that. I will improve it here as soon as I can. So June 26th to July 2nd, it was kind of a quick travel turnaround. Once again, summer is really busy for us with my husband being a teacher, and so he's off in the summer, and then there's just a lot of stuff we want to do. I imagine your summers are pretty much the same. Well, we finished up our couple days in Keystone, Colorado, and headed back down home to Denver, and did some laundry. Actually, I did laundry in the condo in Keystone because our dryer doesn't really work and we haven't replaced it yet, and it just takes forever to get clothes dry. So I did my laundry in Keystone, so that was easy. But we headed home on a Thursday night, quick repacked. My husband took the car for some service Friday, and I called in for a work meeting, and then we headed back up to Granby Ranch, near Granby, Colorado. And the reason why is every year for 8 years, my husband and I have been going to the Grand County Blues Festival, which is the last weekend in June in Winter Park, Colorado. And so that is our couple's tradition. And I mean, 8 years, that's as long as we've been together. We have been going every single year. So we really love that event. So we headed up there. We stayed at a condo some friends of ours have in Granby Ranch, and that was just lovely. It was beautiful. Everything was so green because we've had a lot of rain and good weather. And so this is a 2-day blues festival in the park in downtown Winter Park, and we take our chairs and a blanket and, you know, some drinks and some snacks, and for me some stuff to do, and just enjoy the great music. And it is really lovely, and it's so nice being in downtown Winter Park too, because we can just kind of get up and walk around the town for a while and then come back when we just need a break and need to move around. So that was great. The weather was pretty good. It rained on us a few times, especially Sunday. We had some not as great weather on Sunday. It kind of drew us out a little bit from, and we missed the last act really because it was storming. But it was really nice, and for me, I have to kind of bring things to do. I kind of like to multitask. I'm trying to do less of that, but I still do some multitasking. So I had my Kindle. I did some reading because I'm pretty good at doing two things at once. So I listen and I do something. It's hard for me to just sit and listen. And I had a notebook to take some notes. I was drafting some articles and some product ideas for things that I want to do and offer for Faster EFT, especially a productivity course. So look for that coming soon in the next month or so. I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I didn't bring as much as I usually do. It was mostly a Kindle, some PDFs on my iPhone I was looking at, and making notes and drafting ideas and such. The music was good. We always enjoy it. We didn't really have, we had different acts this year. I think maybe we had one act that we had seen before, but a lot of new acts, so that was good. And we had a great time. So like I said, we had to leave a little bit early because of the weather. Not too much, but a little bit. And actually it was kind of nice because I had gotten really cold from rain earlier that it kind of soaked through the covering I had, and I was kind of chilled. But so we drove back down to Denver and then had a couple days to get ready before our next trip. So we have been very busy with trips this summer. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, we actually had that whole week. I'm getting confused already. We had that whole week right before the 4th of July, and we are actually in town for the 4th of July, and we haven't been for years. But that was really nice. So I had a bunch of appointments because I had been gone, and you know, you gotta do the stuff you gotta do, right? Chiropractic appointments, different things. So I had a bunch of appointments, got on some webinars for things I was doing, and then we had a lovely 4th of July just at home in Denver. On the 3rd, I had off from work, and I had breakfast with my girlfriends, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that. And then I just kind of sat out on the porch the rest of the day doing some work on my online stuff. And then Saturday, the 4th of July, we went down and visited with my in-laws, and my husband made some beer can chicken and corn on the cob, and we just had a really nice afternoon. And we also celebrated my stepson's 18th birthday, so that was really nice. We went out to Maggiano's. And since I've already gone into the 4th, which is actually the second week, I'm just going to wrap and go through to the 7th of July. So again, it's a week and a half in one because I'm kind of late because of the mount issue. Another fun thing that happened on the 2nd is I actually picked up Ann Seek from the airport. She was coming and visiting Denver to go to a family reunion. And I know Ann because I've been a student of hers online. And Ann is very well known online, kind of the MLM and network marketing, online marketing community, and she is just a fabulous woman, and I got to know her fairly well about it a couple of years ago when we were partners. We both did the Game of Life, and then we were actually accountability partners for that and talked regularly as part of that. But we haven't had a chance to see each other since then, so it was really fun for me to pick her up to the airport and drive her to her cousin's house. And we just chatted and the whole time, talking a mile a minute, and it was a lot of great fun to see her. So then it was the 4th of July, and that was really nice. Then the next week, we had 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, to get ready for a trip to New Orleans. And we're actually in New Orleans now. My husband and I have never been, so this is our first visit, and we are here to enjoy our anniversary, and I'll talk more about that in the next weekend review. Now, because of the busyness, I haven't been reading a ton of books. I did read, well, a few, like I said, while we were in Winter Park. Nothing super notable. If I go back through my list and I come up with something, I'll let you know, but nothing that notable. I read some short ones. I do the Kindle Unlimited program, I think that's what it's called. You know, I'm an Amazon Prime member, and then with the Kindle Unlimited, like $10 a month, you can have up to 10 books checked out at one time. And so I had some of those that I wanted to check out, and some of them were like 101 Evernote hacks and a different productivity book, and I was not impressed with either. I'm very familiar with Evernote. I've been using it for like 5 years now, a long time. So it really wasn't new information for me, so I wasn't too excited about it. And I'd rather go in depth rather than have like a short little paragraph on each thing they're talking about. And then the productivity book, again, I wasn't thrilled with it. It was really a lot about drinking more water, exercising, getting good sleep, which are all important things, but it wasn't what I expected from the book. So, and it was, you know, it's real short, quick read. Nothing I don't recommend. It's the honest truth. Apps. I did start using the Dropbox Carousel app, and actually the reason for that is I have been using the Flickr upload, and it's got really slow, and it wasn't uploading my photos or videos. Just like snail's pace. And so I was like, all right, this is not working. So I turned the Dropbox Carousel on and Dropbox Upload on my phone so that I could get the stuff I wanted to use uploaded. So that's okay. I mean, the Carousel app seems nice. For me, it does not replace like a Flickr app because I can do so much more in Flickr and naming things and making albums. But it kind of, I mean, it's not Carousel's fault at all, but because the Flickr app isn't uploading, it means that I have extra steps in the process. So I'm going to upload to Carousel on Dropbox, and then I'm going to move the photos eventually over to Flickr. Not ideal at all. If you have a great way you like to deal with your photos, I would love to hear what your process is, because right now I use a combination. I still have Flickr enabled to upload like on my husband's cell phone, because I need his photos automatically uploaded so that I can get them all in one place. But digital media can be a little confusing, or it's hard to find like the best way to do it, and especially because services change very frequently. So I've had methods I've really liked in the past, and then stuff changed and there's new things to try out. So right now what I'm doing is I upload either directly to Flickr or through Dropbox, and then eventually move them to Flickr via another app. I think it's F15 on my computer. I'll take them and I'll do a pretty quick upload for me, but it takes time to go through all that stuff. It's not automatic. I've tried IFTTT to upload directly to Flickr, and then it kept not running or not working, so that wasn't working for me. I mean, I know where all of my digital photos are, but to have them all really nicely organized, I find a little bit challenging because you do have so many different devices. And so if you have a great way you love, please share it with me. I would love to hear about it. Or maybe I'll figure something out. Today I actually just downloaded the Facebook Moments app because a friend of mine was using it to share our photos that we're taking here in New Orleans, so I am checking that out. Now, I don't necessarily see that as a replacement either for what I can do in Flickr, and because that's my repository of photos for like 10 years. But I'm always open to trying new things and to finding out what the best great way is. So that is my week in review for June 26th through July 7th. And next time, look forward to hearing about our trip to beautiful New Orleans and what comes after that.